Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Breaking News. You know us, your daily go-to for the best small cap headlines. We've been serving over 65 million investors since 2007, and we have got, oh boy, we've got a stack of press releases today. Everything from silver to the world of meme coins.
Should be a busy day on the markets.
Yeah, it really should. Let's just dive right in.
Okay, breaking news first out of the gate. PyroGenesis. They trade on the TSX under PYR, on the OTCQX under PYRGF, and on the FRA under 8PY.
And they just announced, what did they announce? A $1.85 million payment.
That's right. It's a portion of receivables from their contract with Radian Oil and Gas Services Company in Saudi Arabia.
And this is all part of like a much bigger picture, right?
It is. It's part of a contract worth over 25 million Canadian dollars for their Drosrite aluminum dross recovery systems. And get this, 3 of these Drosrite systems are already operational at a Ma'aden aluminum plant.
And just a reminder for our listeners, Ma'aden operates one of the most advanced aluminum complexes in the world.
Exactly. It's huge. A major endorsement for PyroGenesis' technology.
Absolutely. Okay, moving right along, we have news from Aisix Solutions. They trade on the TSX Venture Exchange under AISX.
And they just put out a report that identifies 10 Canadian national parks that they believe are at the greatest risk of wildfire.
Wow. So they're using like historical data and projected climate change to make these predictions.
They even used some really advanced modeling techniques, including something called Cell 2 Fire 2.
Now, this has some pretty serious implications for investors.
Yeah, it really does. Anyone with interests in tourism, real estate, or infrastructure needs to be paying attention to this report.
Because wildfires can have a devastating impact on all those sectors.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've had aluminum, we've had wildfires. Now for something completely different, let's talk about Rivalry Core. They trade on the TSX Venture Exchange under RVLY, OTCQX under RVLCF, and on the FRA under 9VK.
And they just made a really interesting move. They added the Solana-based TrueMP cryptocurrency as a payment method on their platform.
You're kidding. Trump, the meme coin, with a fully diluted market cap of over $40 billion.
That's the one.
Is now an option on Rivalry.
They're already accepting Bitcoin and Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And they plan to add even more meme coins in the first quarter of 2025.
Wow. So they're all in on this trend.
It seems sick.
And they're even offering bonus NTZ. That's their own token for people who use Trumpy for betting.
Interesting, bold strategy.
It really is.
Okay.
From the world of meme coins to the world of mineral discoveries, Terra Volcanica trades on the CSE under Terra and on the FRA under UB1.
And they just hit high-grade silver and antimony at their Brizani target in Bosnia.
That's incredible.
It is.
One drill hole yielded 746 grams of silver equivalent per ton.
Over a 9.8-meter interval.
I mean, that is some serious mineralization.
It is.
Okay, let's move on to Independence Gold Corp, trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under IGO and on the OTCQB under IEGCF.
They're reporting some exciting drill results from their 3Ts project in British Columbia.
They hit high-grade gold and silver.
Yeah, one drill hole showed 35 meters, grading 2.78 grams of gold per ton and 25.05 grams of silver per ton. And there's more. They're finding significant base metals for the first time at 3Ts.
What kind of base metals are we talking?
Zinc, lead, and copper.
Wow. So this could point to like a much larger, more valuable deposit.
It really could.
Than they initially thought.
It changes the picture.
Okay. Last but not least, we've got West Red Lake Gold Mines trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under WRLG and on the OTCQB under WRLGF.
They're continuing to make news with some stellar drill results from their Madsen mine in Ontario.
I saw that one drill hole returned 45.70 grams of gold per ton.
Over 3.85 meters.
Those are some high-grade intercepts.
They are really impressive.
So they're targeting a restart of production at Madsen in 2025. And these results kind of suggest they're well on their way.
I'd say so.
Okay, so whirlwind tour of some major small cap news. What are some of the headlines that stand out to you?
Well, I mean, they're all companies worth watching. But I'm particularly interested in the results from Terra Volcanica and West Red Lake Gold Mines. I mean, those high-grade intercepts. Really something.
Yeah. But, we always say it. These are just headlines, a glimpse.
Exactly, just a starting point. Investors need to do their own research, dive deeper into the companies and the projects that pique their interest.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, it's amazing how much innovation we're seeing in the small cap space. You've got sustainable aluminum, wildfire risk assessment. These companies are tackling some really diverse challenges.
Yeah, it's true. And it's fascinating. These companies are often at the forefront of new technologies, new trends. They're nimble, they can adapt quickly, and they're not afraid to take risks.
And that's what makes it so exciting for investors. But let's go beyond the headlines. Dive deeper.
Absolutely.
That's where the insights are.
Okay, let's start with PyroGenesis, that $1.85 million payment, a clear indication that their Drosrite technology is gaining traction.
And not just any market. We're talking the Middle East.
Yeah.
A major hub for aluminum. I mean, their partnership
With Ma'aden.
speaks volumes.
Exactly. Ma'aden is a global leader. In aluminum, they wouldn't be using Drosrite if it wasn't a game changer.
Right.
I mean, this tech, it helps them recover more aluminum. It reduces their environmental impact.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
For the company and the planet. Now, Aisix Solutions, Wildfire Risk Report. This is a prime example of how companies are using data and tech to address these issues.
Their use of Cell-to-Fire 2. It's interesting. This model goes beyond historical data. It incorporates climate change projections to predict future wildfire risks.
Because they're not just looking at where fires have happened, they're looking at where they're likely to happen, taking the changing climate into account.
Exactly. Crucial information.
For anyone investing in industries
Vulnerable.
to wildfire.
Tourism, real estate, infrastructure.
All of it.
Okay, let's talk about Rivalry Corp, their decision to embrace meme coins. I mean, this is a bold move. Definitely. Reflects their understanding of their target audience.
Right.
Younger, digitally savvy, fascinated by meme coins.
So by accepting Trumpay,
they're tapping into a cultural trend, generating buzz.
not just about attracting new customers, though. It's also about offering those bonus NEN-UTZ to use Trumpay to promote their own cryptocurrency.
Cool.
Build loyalty.
It is a risky strategy.
Oh, for sure.
Meme coins are volatile.
Right.
Big potential payoff if they can ride this wave.
Okay, now to the world of mineral exploration, Terra Balkanica, high-grade silver, antimony discovery in Bosnia. It's a reminder
Oh, the rewards.
of 746 grams of silver equivalent per ton over a 9.8-meter interval. An incredible find.
Incredible.
And what makes it even more significant? The presence of antimony.
Antimony. That's a critical mineral. High demand.
Especially for use in batteries and flame retardants.
All the geopolitical tensions right now affecting supply chains, this discovery could put them in a very strategic position.
It really could. Okay. Independence Gold, British Columbia. Impressive drill results from their 3Ts project. High-grade gold and silver.
At depth?
Yeah. 35-meter interval, grading 2.78 grams of gold per ton and 25.05 grams of silver.
That's great.
But here's what's interesting. The base metals, for the first time at 3Ts.
Zinc, lead, and copper.
You got it.
Sorry.
This suggests that the deposit could be more complex,
more
more valuable.
Than initially thought.
Yeah.
All right. West Red Lake Gold Mines. Remarkable drill results. Madsen Mine, Ontario.
That intercept of 45.70 grams of gold per ton over 3.85 meters. Exceptional.
It's a testament
to the high-grade potential of this mine.
And they're planning to restart production
in
2025. These results couldn't have come at a better time.
Especially with gold being seen as a safe haven asset.
It's remarkable how much diversity we're seeing. These companies, different sectors, but they're all pushing the boundaries.
Challenging the status quo.
And that's what makes them compelling for investors.
Looking for growth and opportunity.
But these are just snapshots. There's so much more to explore.
Absolutely. We've only just scratched the surface. You know, it's been a whirlwind tour today. It's amazing to see. These companies aren't just chasing profits. They're addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges.
It's true. Sustainable technologies, like PyroGenesis's Drosrite system, assessing critical risks, like Aisix, with wildfire predictions. These companies are making a real impact.
And let's not forget those bold moves, like Rivalry Corp, embracing meme coins.
Definitely shows they're agile, in tune with the trends.
Which can lead to significant growth, disruption in their industries. But for our listeners out there who might be new to the world of small cap investing, it can seem daunting. Yet what advice would you give to someone just starting out?
Do your research. Don't just jump in because something sounds exciting.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype.
It is. You need to understand the company, the financials, the management team.
Absolutely. Essential.
Look beyond the headlines, dig into their financials, read the press releases, get a feel for their long-term vision.
And Don't be afraid to. Reach out to the companies directly.
Most small cap companies are accessible, happy to answer questions.
They are. Investor conferences, webinars, those are great ways to learn more.
And to meet the people behind them.
For sure. And of course, diversification. That's key, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments.
Manage that risk.
Exactly.
Well said. Any final thoughts before we wrap up today's deep dive?
Stay curious. Keep learning. The small cap market is constantly evolving.
So important to stay up to date.
On industry trends, news.
Don't be afraid to think outside the box.
Some of the most successful companies are those that disrupt, create new markets.
It's been a pleasure unpacking these headlines with you. I know our listeners are ready to go do some more research.
Happy investing.
And goodbye from Agoracom, Small Cap Breaking News.